Well, hello there, beautiful people. It's me, Jazzy Mac, and today's work from home remote job opportunity is going to be for Nelnet. And because you know I love you, I've included some bonus opportunities that are going to be part-time and full-time opportunities. I've also got an overnight opportunity that is going to be very, very beginner friendly. So just stick around to the end of the video. And as always, of course, I've done the resumes for you. I know a lot of people hate writing resumes and you don't even know what to put on it, but because I've worked in HR before and I am just a master at getting people jobs, I've already filled these resumes out and I've included all of the right hot words. These are going to be located in the description box, or you can head on over to paybump.com if you don't already have my subscription. So let's go ahead and hop into the first opportunity. Of course, you know, I got to do shout outs really quickly because you guys rock when it comes to getting these jobs. Now we've got the fabulous, awesome Instant Banana, okay, on Twitter. Guys, I'm rarely on Twitter. And so sometimes when you tweet me, I don't see your tweets, but I just so happened to see this one. And Instant Banana said, "Hey there, Jazzy. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you for your channel and what you do. Because of your advice, I will be starting a job at Carnival Cruise Lines on August 7th as a personal vacation planner. Again, thank you. OMG. I was just so excited to see this because one, Carnival was one of those companies we talked about a while back, and those shops go super duper quick. But when you work as a personal vacation planner, you can easily make $70,000 your first year. And then if you stay on the second year, if you decide to stay on, that can easily go into the $100,000 range because they do get base salary and they also get commission. They have benefits that start from day one and just all sorts of like, you can go cruising, you can bring your family. So I'm just so freaking excited for you. Like, dude, that is a huge deal. I'm excited for you. I know this is going to be your first week and I hope you have an awesome, amazing, fantabulous first week. Please let me know how it goes. Again, congratulations to you. And then Miss Lynette said, "Hi, Jazzy. I shared your videos with several people and subscribed. I can't thank you enough. Even though I didn't land any of your positions, I got offered a government position that is fully remote, full benefits with an opportunity of growth. Using your template, I start training on next Thursday. It's been a grueling process, but watching your videos is so encouraging. Thank you so much, Lynette." Like, seriously, government positions are like where it's at, because a lot of people will sleep on government jobs because they think that they're just old and boring. But listen, when you work for government, besides like really great benefits and just having like a secure job, like it's a really great company. I do know people that work in government roles that are literally making $230,000 per year. So girl, we are excited for you. Let me know how it goes when you start. Congratulations. And then Miss Danielle said, "Hey, Jazzy, I grabbed your kid and I've been diligently applying for jobs. Using one of your templates, I got a remote job. It wasn't the one that you suggested, but your resume templates were instrumental in getting me the position. Keep the faith, y'all. It will be your turn soon." Congratulations to you, Danielle. And I love that you ventured outside of this channel and applied for jobs on your own. That's what I always say, do guys. Don't just wait on me to post opportunities. Use those freaking templates and go and grab your blessing. Listen, I'm excited for you, Danielle. Please keep us posted on how it goes. And then Miss Sierra said, "Hey, Jazzy, thank you so much for everything. I used your resume template and interview tips to apply for a local nonprofit organization that services children in my community, and I got the job. It's a remote position with a flexible schedule, pay increases, better benefits, and more PTO. I start August 21st. So excited. I truly believe I have found my forever place. God bless you, and I will be referring friends and family your way." Congratulations to you, Sierra. I just want to say I love the work that you do. Anytime I like come across somebody that works in a nonprofit, especially servicing the community, especially children, my heart just melts because we don't have enough of those people in the world. So congratulations to you and thank you for all that you are doing for the community and for humanitarian. We love it, or humanity, because that would make you a humanitarian. Congratulations. And then Mrs. Ford said, Jazzy, I want to thank you for all you do. I kept up my persistence and applied like crazy. A week ago, I interviewed with CVS for a customer care rep position. The interview went well using the tips you gave me. I was offered the position and have a start date of August 23rd. You truly are a blessing. As a hospital employee, I can admit I was getting burnt out, and this was the light at the end of the tunnel. To those of you applying, don't give up. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but don't stop praying for all that you want. You'll grab that desired position. Listen, I'm excited for you. I love that you transitioned from a healthcare setting into a customer-focused setting, which in some ways, CVS Aetna is still very healthcare centered. So I love that you were able to transition those skills where you were working in a physical environment to working now in a fully remote environment. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm proud of all of you. Please keep me posted on how it goes. Now, we're going to get to Nelnet, but a lot of people have been asking me about part-time opportunities. So I wanted to remind you super quick that Underdog Fantasy, the sports betting company, they are still hiring. They've got part-time positions available. They do have a customer support associate role. It is part-time. There are there's no restrictions on where you can work as long as you're located throughout the United States. This is going to be a position where you're talking to customers. They may have questions about their account. But what I wanted to point out is this is a customer support role that is no phones. A bunch of people are like, Jazzy, I got kids at home. You know, I got things in my background and I can't do phones. Okay, great. That's no big deal. Because it says here, you're going to work with customers via email. Yes, I've already done the resumes for you. They're down below in the description box. Or for those of you that have the resume subscription, you already have access to these resumes as well as every resume for every job that we talk about on this channel. Now, I want to warn you that September Spree is coming up. If you don't know what September Spree is, that is basically where every September, there is a hiring spree for companies where they finally have to dump out all of the budget that they have left over from the year. They like to dump it starting in Q4, and September is right before the start of Q4. And so they start dumping it in September and they go on this massive hiring spree. So I am going to be giving you inside scoops into a lot of these jobs that I will not necessarily be sharing on my YouTube channel. This will be for just my subscribers. So make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure you go ahead and get ahead of the game. Go ahead and start honing in on those jobs that you want. And this is just like going to be the perfect ending for your 2023, like if you jump on this train. So don't let this train pass you by. Now, the salary for this role is going to go up to $25 per hour. Of course, this is based on your experience, 18 to 25. And then they do also have like the flexible weekday or weekend schedules, just as long as you get 25 hours per week. So again, we're going to come back to Nelnet. Just wanted to throw out some of these opportunities that are still out here. And super duper quick, a lot of you have been saying, Jazzy, I missed out on the American Express opportunity you had before. Is there anything else out there? Now, if you don't want to do part-time, American Express does have a lot of beginner entry-level friendly jobs. So if we kind of look at the first job that they have a job called the Experienced Travel Consultant. Okay. This is essentially, it's kind of like a vacation planner in the spirit of talking about these hospitality companies and these cruise companies. I did want to throw in some more travel related stuff because a lot of you all are interested in that sort of thing. So they've got this experienced travel consultant. And what's great about American Express is they do provide you with a lot of training. Okay. Now, although it says typical shifts are from 8 to 6, they do have a why can I not say that? Traveler care unit is 24/7. Okay. So they do have a night shift. So I want you to understand that you don't necessarily have to go into this doing the typical 9 to 5. If you wanted to work a night shift or you wanted to work more like an evening shift, that's something that you definitely need to tell the recruiter as soon as possible, because then they can possibly place you in this particular unit called the Traveler Care Unit, okay, which is 24/7. So we've got a 24/7 schedule available. Now this, of course, like I said, beginner friendly. So it's $17 to $29 per hour. If you've got gaps in your resume, if you're returning to the workforce, if you don't have a college degree, whatever your case may be, this is still an opportunity that you need to look into like ASAP. They do give you performance bonuses in addition to the base salary. You get full benefits, travel discounts, all that sort of stuff. It's just a really great opportunity for a beginner. Now, if you have call center experience, here's a fancy pants job, the corporate travel team coach, Sabre Production and Entertainment. Don't be intimidated by that. This is essentially like a training sort of position where you are operating as a trainer to the customer service reps that would be reporting to you. So if you've ever worked as a supervisor or a trainer in any type of call center, or maybe you've worked as a supervisor or a trainer in a restaurant setting and, some sort of hospitality setting, it doesn't really matter the setting. Just if you've ever had direct reports, this is going to be a no phones job where you are there to sort of monitor your team. You track metrics. A lot of you all are familiar with having to track your metrics with certain KPIs, average handle time, time to resolve, those sort of metrics. So this is going to basically be similar where you are responsible for looking at everybody's metrics and keeping everybody sort of like on a good path, right? And GBT, in case you don't know, that stands for Global Business Travel. So if you've got any sort of travel experience, even as a personal, like a lot of you may have had your personal travel businesses where you did like, what is it? I can't think of the name of the company, but a lot of you have probably known someone that's had like a travel booking agency or something like that. That still counts as relevant experience. So I don't want you to discount that and be like, oh, I have to work for a corporate company, because no, that's not true. So this job is going to go from $45,000 to $83,000, which I think is like $42 an hour. Of course, based on your experience. So a lot of you, if you don't know what Sabre is, and Apollo, I would definitely Google, if not YouTube, these types of systems so that you're familiar with those, because these are going to be huge for American Express. Yes, they provide training for it, but it'd be great if you went into the interview at least being familiar with what that software is, right? So now let's get into some of the other opportunities. Yes, all the resumes have been done for this. Now, we talked about Nelnet. And let me tell you all something, because some of y'all are going to get this job. And then some of y'all are going to try to do some illegal stuff like erasing your best friend's student loans. I'm telling you right now, if you do that, you're going to jail. Okay. So don't do it. I don't care who you know. I don't care how much debt they have. Don't go in that system trying to erase anybody's student loans. First of all, that is a multi-step process and you will be caught red-handed. Okay. I'm just saying that because if I had a friend that worked at Nelnet, like I probably would have maybe kind of sort of insinuated that I would have loved to have had my student loans like erased or something. But I'm just saying, don't do that. Now, this particular job, they are on a stupid, crazy, amazing hiring spree. Nelnet is hiring for pretty much nationwide. Okay. And of course, as you see here, the start date is September the 18th. So obviously you want to get hired like ASAP, because you're going to have to allow time for your background check to be completed and for all of your HR, background stuff to get passed and all the screening that you have to go through. So don't sit on this job. Apply for this ASAP. With this job, it says that you you are going to provide support via chat, email, text, and social media communication with customers. Okay. So it could be chat one day, it could be email the next, it could be text. I don't see anywhere on here where it's talking about phones. So I would just ask the recruiter once again, how your primary, communication with customers, what's that going to look like? You can also ask the hiring manager. I wouldn't say something like, I don't want to do social media or I don't want to do email. I would just say, hey, like, what's the need? Where do you see me being placed in this position? So this is basically answering questions about student loans. People are going to say, hey, what is my interest rate? When is my due date coming up? All that sort of stuff, because now student loans are about to go back into effect. The student loan pause is coming to an end very soon here. And so that's why they're on such a big hiring spree. They're trying to get as many people as they can to help, because we know that the Department of Education, Nelnet, all of them, they're going to be bogged down with questions. So they're just on a major hiring spree. Now, it's saying that you'll want to live in Nebraska, Wisconsin, Texas, Georgia, or Florida. From what I understand, you don't have to live in those states. This is just for the people that wanted to work in an office. Now, that could have changed. I'm not fully sure. You need to ask the recruiter. But even if you don't live in these areas, I would still apply anyway, because if they don't place you for this position, they could very well call you back for another position as they continue to open up the hiring pool. Okay. So always shoot your shot. Now, and this is going to go up to 16 an hour is the minimum, plus $1 an hour if you speak Spanish. So this is perfect for bilingual. This is awesome for bilingual, in fact. And again, $16.20 is the starting salary. If you've got more customer service experience, all that, then obviously you're going to get paid more. Now, their training hours are going to be from Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. And then these are the shifts that they kind of split up. So again, let's make sure that we're applying for this job like ASAP, okay? Because this is not going to last long. Now, another no phones position that we have is going to be the corporate communication specialist. You can do this out of Lincoln if you want to do office, or it can be fully remote. So if you are someone that is good with writing, creating, organizing, and distributing internal weekly newsletters and news articles, then this is going to be the job for you. If you've got copy editing skills, copywriting skills, if you are good with doing any type of social media posting, all of that sort of stuff, then obviously this is going to be right up your alley. They're looking for someone that's going to maintain content for the company's intranet. The intranet is kind of like an internal internet, or like an internal database for employees to have access to. So it's like what you would see on an employee only homepage that you could navigate to find different articles about what's happening in the company, what's happening in your region, things of that nature. Now, this pay range is going to be $40,000 to $45,000 per year. Again, this is going to be great for people that work in any type of digital marketing, social media, copywriting. You've done auditing, any of that type of stuff is going to be perfect. Okay. Resumes are done for you for all of these positions. But again, congratulations to all of you wonderful, beautiful people out there that are landing these jobs. Please let me know when you land a job. I love knowing like this good news. Some of you get the job and you don't tell me until like 6 months later. And I'm like, why are you just telling me? So I hope that you all have a happy, fun job hunt. Let me know what questions you have down below in the description box, or in the comment box rather. And until then, I will see you folks in the next video. Bye.